it's important to look at, real life issues, politics, if that's something you're interested in, and then, both digital and physical media. And most importantly, your own personal experiences as starting points. Rich sources for creating meaningful commentary or subversion. So, for example, if you're reacting to a political issue, think about, the emotions, contradictions, consequences. The key to that is for creating something powerful is looking for that equal and opposite. And that's something that I really want to lean into, kind of thinking about, creating in ways that are both physical and digital, finding the equal and opposite of your idea and flipping it on its head.
I was thinking about how we were talking about how everyone's really connected to social media and technology and everything, and I just thought the image of someone fused with it was really cool and symbolic in a way, and have them kind of trapped in a box.
Hello, my name is Mr. Retro, or Elijah. I am 17 years old as of late, and I think the challenge mainly is just trying to find a way to communicate my ideas of media literacy, because with the what the medium that I used, I have to use a lot of visuals to put my point across, and that's something and I've kind of struggled with but pulled through with, of just trying to find very visual ways to let people understand my thoughts behind certain topics.
My camp name is French Fry. My real name is Francis, and I'm 15 years old. I think that will take away like the time that I've been able to set aside to practice while we're at Caldera, to practice my artwork and practice drawing and learning more of how to convey messages through my artwork, not necessarily drawings, but our media literacy projects, posters and stuff. I think that helped me put meaning behind my art more.
My name is Ghost. I'm in 11th grade and I am 17 years old. I think what's really helped me get more media literate is talking through more points with more people instead of just hearing one or two people's perspectives. It's really nice having different people who experience different things and talk about it in a class, and being able to hear what they have and have heard, either in passing, what's going on at their school, or what's going on. I think just hearing other people's perspective and actually learning how to research.
My name is Maggie Mosier. My camp name is Polar Bear, and I am 15 years old.
That we talked about echo chambers and how a lot of people are stuck in that on Instagram and a lot of social platforms. I try to not let social platforms and the media completely guide what I think, and listen to other people's views and not just one tone of reasoning, and just try to open my eyes to other viewpoints and listen to other people.
Jeffrey, or at Caldera Dragonfly. I'm 15, go to Benson High School, sophomore, communications and design. That's 8th grade, was taught about media literacy unknowingly. They said fact check everything, but they never told us what it was. And I feel this project solidified, you need to do this more often. A lot of people are putting their own biases into things and you're not getting the full picture.
I feel like my collage and my poem, they kind of speak to the fact that a lot of people are trying to define other people right now and tell them what to think and judge them, and that can be seen in school every day, in society, in politics right now. And I think it's just really important to figure out who you are mainly, and not let other people's views shape or tell you what to be?
Definitely to fact check more often, and that there's always some sort of bias in something. No matter if you're a reporter, a journalist, a kid talking in school, there's always another side that you have to look at.
Now, like what I see and what I hear off of the internet, I can go check on Snopes and see if it's true or not.
My friends are really tapped into politics right now, so we'll discuss a lot of that and give our own opinions. And I think being able to just have open conversations about that with all the people in my life really helps me like develop my own opinion on it as well.
Again, shouldn't take things at face value. And I realized that I should like check in with different sources, see different views of things if I see things. Like every time I go on Instagram and I find like a news post, is most likely going to be like bloated up or like over exaggerated, or like certain very important details will be left out. So through this like whole media literacy thing, it's helped me to just be more aware that there are different sources, there are different like points of views on things, and it's important to check those out, and it's important to understand what happened originally.
Let's see. Well, I just finished my presentation on media literacy in the world, so like I guess that's my tier. There have been like multiple bans in states like Pennsylvania on critical race, like divisive topics and topics that are like about LGBTQ rights in schools, and they're like, if teachers even bring them up in classes, they'll get fired now. And like multiple other states are starting to do that now also. And it's not good. Personal tea. I have so much tea. I don't even know like where to start with tea. What can be said on camera for me?
I believe I always get my voice heard. I tend to second guess myself when I'm doing art, especially art on like new art styles. I know I've been doing photography for like two and a half years now, but I still consider it a new art style to me. So I like retake a photo even though other people say it looks good, because I don't think it looks the best and it could be better. And I like, I want to restart this project. Since we added it, I got new information, it's no longer relevant. Or I got new information, I want to make this relevant. So starting over is something I've done often. And I feel like I should work on that, but having people surrounding me, encouraging me, giving positive feedback has really helped.
I do like working a lot by myself, but a lot of communication and cooperation and everything of all getting together and doing many different activities like helps me see different views of things. It inspires me to work around the worries and troubles that I have. Sometimes I'll bring in my artwork and writings into classes and meetings and everything, and I would get feedback from people, and a lot of people will give me good feedback that it's also to inspire me to keep going and work around everything, and just being with a lot of the people, like talking about like every like current thing going on. It helps me realize how important the work can be, and just it helps me remember like the reason I'm doing it in the first place.
The struggle with this part is that I'm trying to like add them all both together, but like not.
Perfection is the important part, but the imperfection must be perfect.
Well, I think that this project and being in this cohort, it's really amazing to get a chance to like work with a lot of different artists with a lot of different amazing like perspectives. And I think a lot of artists, especially me, like I always second guess my voice in art, and like like if what I have to say is legit and important, because there are so many other people speaking out really well in creative mindsets. And I think like that makes me doubt my own things, because it's like what measuring what I have to say against other people's and like putting it all together. But I think it's like the awesome thing about creativity and like making art is that everybody, like, you shouldn't measure yourself to other people because you're like your own person. But I think that's something I struggle with, and that was the struggle. I think it really helped drive our point of talking about media literacy, because we're talking about how important it is to understand other people's perspectives and views, and we're all coming from new perspectives and different backgrounds and different age groups, and we're like speaking out for the voices of the people who are going to be affected by this. And I think that really helps drive that point. And it can be difficult making all of the different opinions like find a clear tone within underneath all of that. But I think it's really special, and it really helps, and it's really great. Yeah.
I think that it's really important to, like, especially for like the next couple years of high school for me, and then also for others, for like the rest of their lives, to like stay true to who you are. And even if there's like something that seems difficult and like you could take an easier pathway to get there, just like try doing it yourself, and like solve problems like by using ways that you enjoy and not like what everybody else like wants you to do.
I think that right now, like what I was saying, it's really important to just understand who you are, what you believe in, and your own voice before you let other people or social media inform you and change who you want to be, because you're the only person who can tell you that. And I think it's becoming harder and harder to hear that voice right now.
It's nice to learn how to work with others my age. It's really hard to do that in school. It's really nice when I'm in like a small, more intimate class, and it's like nice to work in a small group where we all have different interests.
Don't be afraid to try new art forms, like once a month or every once in a while. Just like pick something new to try, like doll making or stained glass or photography. Don't be afraid to try something new. And art isn't just a hobby, it can truly be a career. That doesn't have to be singing or painting or photography. It can truly be anything.